So I may have made up a quote. But what does it mean to clank halos? So I'm just like, okay, is clanking halos a quote? Like, let's go clank some halos, guys. Like, because if it is, it sounds like a sexual innuendo. And then, like, I'm scrolling down. There's a clank. Is the, onomatopoeia, a word that imitates a sound of metal on metal collision. Okay, so then, like, and then halos. Historically, a halo of a ring is a light symbolizing divinity, holiness, spiritual authority, and often depicted over the heads of an angel or a saint. So I'm like, okay, so when two angels clank halos, they're like, okay, hey, let's go, make some god work happen, like, or like let's collab, or like an angel's way of saying like, let's fucking win this battle. Losing's not an option. Damn it. And so, like, and then, like, a halo kind of, like, represents innocence, grace, and sacredness. So then, like, when you clank them, it's called a divine intervention, I would imagine. But and then, like, I guess, like, possible interpretations of clanks, halos, combined to the concept of a clumsy metallic noise with the symbol of purity leads to several potential metaphorical interpretations, like a fall from grace, or like, false or undeserved righteousness. So something I didn't even think of before. Because originally I was like, okay, I didn't know boots knocking meant let's go fuck upstairs. It's like, boots need knocking boots. And so I'm like, okay, then what would be the spiritual version of that? Okay, halos need clanking halos. Ow. Ow, my thumbs. That was a good clank, though. Okay, so let me read this part. I didn't even read this yet. A fall from grace. The most common interpretation is someone clanks halos when they act in a way that is out of character for their saintly or innocent reputation. Our example, a celebrity known for their clean image was caught in a scandal. He might have clanked their halo, suggesting their supposed perfection was accidentally exposed as flawed. That'd be pretty interesting. I never even thought of it that way. It's like false or undeserved righteousness. And the interpretation suggests that someone is wearing a halo they don't deserve, or that the clanking sound is the giveaway. The sound indicates that their purity is not genuine and is just artifice. Just an artifice. That is just an artifice. That's a weird word. What the fuck does that word mean? I'm going to copy it for later. Like a cheap piece of metal. Example, a politician who projects an image of moral rectitude. I think I said that word right. But whose true intentions are self-serving might have their halo clink for everyone to hear when their hypocrisy is exposed. So, it could be like, it could also be, unintentionally clumsy goodness as well. So, like, has nothing to do with impurity or, like, underlying, like, bullshit. So, I was thinking, like, in a less cynical interpretation, the phrase could describe a truly good, innocent person who is simply clumsy or awkward. Ooh, kind of like, I don't know if clumsy is audible, but if I have audible clumsiness, you can count this as verbal dyslexia. An example, someone's trying to do a kind deed, but botching the execution in an endearing or funny way. Their goodness is genuine, but their actions are less than graceful. So I can imagine just like, okay, an autistic angel that was born as a human, kinda. So you have like, okay, so we have a Nephilim kind of scenario happening, but in the modern day. So you have like a clumsy little boy that may or may not know how to control their abilities, but like people please to make up for the mess. Ugh. Ow. Okay, fine, I'm fine, but like, I can see that, and now I'm kind of like stumbling over my words. I was not expecting to read all of this. I was just expecting to just make a fucking Clank and Halos joke, but now I'm too emotionally invested in this. Ah, the sound of judgment. The phrase could be used to describe an individual's personal moment of reckoning. The clanking is a sound of their internal moral standard being challenged or broken, similar to the sound of a gravel or a bell announcing a final verdict. Ooh, I can use that as like an Arc of the Angels concept, almost like something I was writing a little bit about. So it's kind of like, okay, maybe a fall from grace would turn like a spiritual halo into a physical ring of metal. So then, okay, then I can see the clank be like, ah, fuck, the devastation, the drama, the story. Michael's hovering over you, and then a human in the corner is like, "Hey, yo, should clank halos." Like some like drunk weirdo in the middle of nowhere. And then okay, then Michael looks at him. Lucifer does as well. The drunk guy looks at Lucifer and looks at Michael, and he looks at him. It's a three-way standoff. And then boom. We skip those bits because this is not an entry to a Pornhub prompt, okay? Guys,